Greetings and salutations everyone, this is No Code Gaming, and I'd like to welcome you back to another Master Duel video, and this one is a link regulation quickie. Looking around on Master Duel meta, I saw that, hey, Beetroopers is technically a link deck, so not wanting to waste the materials I used to craft Beetroopers, I decided to run it, and yeah, I'm actually pretty comfortable with the deck. The deck is now a lot more focused on insects than it is trying to fit in a lot of tech options. Like before, this deck used to splash DPE and Adventure Engine and like what have you. Now it's more on brand with the cards it plays, and that is centered around Beetroopers themselves as well as Battlewasps. So, quick overview of the deck. Let's get on with the actual Battlewasp and Beetrooper engines before I go into the actual tech options. So we have Battlewasp, Pin, and Bullseye. This card, you're able to special summon it if you control an insect monster, and is able to deal 200 points of burn damage on your main phase. Next, we have Battlewasp, Sting the Poison. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add a Battlewasp monster from your deck to your hand. Additionally, you contribute one other insect monster, target one opponent's effective monster, and you can negate that monster's effects until end of turn. We now have Gokipole and Killer Needle. These two are technically needed for each other. What Gokipole does is, if this card is sent to the GY, you can retrieve a level 4 insect from your deck and add it to your hand. If it's a normal monster, in the case of Killer Needle, you can special summon it and then destroy a monster whose attack is greater than the normal monster you summoned. Killer Needle is the best option for this because, hey, it's a normal monster, and yeah. Next, we have Beetrooper Scale Bomber. This card is a extender. Basically, when you normal summon a insect monster or special summon it, you can special summon Beetrooper Scale Bomber from your hand. You now have the requisite materials needed to go into one of your link monsters. Next, we have Resonance Insect. This card is your starter and searcher. With Resonance Insect, you can turn it into a Almiraj, and from there, search out a level 5 or higher insect monster. Generally, you will be searching for a Doozer. And with that, Resonance Insects also has the option of being able to, if it's banished, you can send a insect monster from your deck to the GY. More often than not, you will search out a Gokipole and send it to the GY, so you can activate Gokipole's search effect for a Killer Needle, and you have a destruction effect and another body in order to link climb. Next, we have Retaliating C. With the amount of spell cards in the event that have the caveat of being able to special summon, I believe Retaliating C is a good card here. However, I feel that a 3 of the card is not needed, so you might be able to run it at a 2 and then add more tech options like back row removal. Next, we also have Battlewasp, Arbalest the Rapidfire. So if this card is normal special summon, you can target one level 3 or lower insect monster in your GY, special summon it in defense position. And next, we have Beetrooper Assault Roller. You can banish a insect monster from your GY, special summon this card from the hand. Next, we also have Beetrooper Sting Lancer. This is also sort of like a graveyard disruption, as if you have an insect in the GY and your opponent has a monster in the GY, you can shuffle both back into the deck in order to special summon this on a quick effect. So it's good for interrupting those kinds of graveyard interactions. Next, we have Doomdozer. Doomdozer, I believe, is more of a, hey, it's a 2800 beat stick. That's always nice to have, but it's also one of your key extenders needed to link climb. And next, we have Beetrooper Mighty Neptune. What this card is able to do is you can shuffle back 3 of your banished insect monsters back into the main deck and special summon this card. Also, during the main phase, if this card in its owner's control is destroyed or banished by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon this card, so it can recur itself if it's destroyed. And that's a once per turn. And then once per turn during the end phase, you can target one other insect monster you control. It gains through 1000 attacks. So it's there as a finisher, I'm pretty sure. Beetrooper Descent. This card is able to special a Beetrooper Descent. This card is able to special summon a token, and if you control a insect monster whose attack is 3000 or more, you can destroy a spell or trap on the field. And Beetrooper Fly and Sting. This card is really good as it is a recurable monster negate. So basically, of course, it's a counter trap for a monster negate. And if you control a 3000 attack or higher insect, you can banish one monster from a GUI and then set this card on the field. Nibiru is really good in this event. Do not knock Nibiru. Called by the Grave. Standard tech there. Crossout, also standard tech. Infinite Impermanence, standard tech. And now for the tech options that I did not cover for spells. Effective Veiler, it's just another Infinite Impermanence on your opponent's turn. Maxx, it's always good. Maxx in this event in particular is rather potent, as hey, you need at least 2 monsters most of the time to link summon, so Maxx is a good investment here. Ash Blossom Joyous Spring, also a really good card. Ghost Belle in Haunted Mansion. This card is what I believe the true MVP of this event, as it helps disrupt so many plays. I'm not going to stop praising Ghost Belle until more people craft it, and then I'm going to be pissed at myself because I made people craft Ghost Belle. Anyways, that's it for the main deck. On to the extra deck. We have Link Spider here in order to tag it with Killer Needle so we can link climb. Almiraj is here as a extender after Resonance Insect. Inzektor Picofalena is here as a searcher, being able to, on link summon, you can target another insect you control and then equip another insect card from your deck to that insect. Yes. So like, for example, if I control a Retaliating Sea and I link summon Inzektor Pico, activate Inzektor Pico, equip Retaliating Sea with Resonance Insect, and then I can link away into a link 3. Resonance Insect is not a once per turn, heads up. Knightmare Phoenix, it is tech against back row. Shinobi Insect, Hagakuremino. This card is good against beatdown decks, as if this is the only card on the field and it's pointing to one of your opponent's monsters, your opponent can't attack. Like, it's basically a wall. Additionally, I didn't know it had another effect. If a monster this card points to is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon a level 4 or lower insect monster from your GY. Oh, okay. It's a hover, it's a float effect. Next we have Beetrooper Armorhorn. This card is one of your main extenders, being able to special summon itself and normal summon an insect monster from your hand. Nightmare Unicorn, always good to see a type of disruption or removal that is non-destruction and non-targeting. Wait, is it non-targeting? No, it's targeting. It's non-destruction. We have a Seraphim Papillon. This is one of your extenders. It is also one of your first turn finishers, as you can link into Seraphim, and then on your opponent's turn, if they're not able to get rid of Seraphim, or if you're able to disrupt them enough, you can use Seraphim's effect to special summon a insect monster from the GY. Invincible Atlas is one of your finishers as well, and you can actually use it to special summon a Beetrooper monster from your deck, as long as you sacrifice or tribute a insect monster. And yes, you can tribute Atlas itself, so be careful activating Atlas's effect. And last but not least, we have Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. This card is basically a Link monster kaiju, so always good to have. Anyways, that's it for the quickie deck tech. Let's get on with a replay. And here we are starting on the first replay. This is against Code Talker Agnister, I believe. So I go about going through my normal thing. So generally, because we opened our 1.5 combo, we have Resonance Insect, normal summon, Beetrooper will activate, allowing you to special summon it. You now have the 2 requisite cards, and you need to get a Beetrooper Armorhorn. And then here is actually one of my first misplays. I should have searched Doom Doozer using Resonance Insect's effect instead of Beetrooper Sting Lancer. But in the end, it actually like benefits me that I picked Sting Lancer. And then of course I just link 3 into a Papillon. On the next turn, I was planning to summon a Beetrooper Armorhorn back. Additionally, Papillon allows me to special summon from the GY, so it's a good mix. So I have follow-up for next turn. So they just go about the standard procedure of playing Agnister, Ash Blossom the I Meet You. I should have Ash Blossomed this instead. And now they go Dark Infants. Now, you see I have a Maxx in my hand, right? Then they decide to continue playing. In my opinion, they should have stopped here. They should have just set this, finish. But no, they decided to play out. Again, Idol Reborn. They special summon a Water Agnister. Again, another Ash Blossom, so that's basically a dead card, because I already used Ash Blossom earlier this turn. They go into an Update Jammer. I now get a Battlewasp. So I'm getting a lot of ammo for playing first. I now have Retaliating Sea, in case they decide to play a Monster Reborn type card. And I have a Ghost Belle. They're going to link into a Transcode Talker. I can keep going. Code Generator activates, and they just continuously search. Now here I effect Valor this. Mainly because I forgot that Dot Scraper would activate. So I was already like happily clicking away. Be careful with what you click. They go into Dark Templar at Agnister. They go Idol Reborn. I let them play it out. I'm able to summon Retaliating Sea because of it. So now all cards that leave the field will be banished instead. Or at least all monsters, I believe. No, any card. So I now activate Ghost Belle, so then Dark Templar can't activate. So he can't swarm the field in order to get a what's the one card that I hate? The 6-link? I'll put it up on the screen. Yeah, that card. But they go into Access Code Talker, and let's get to it. Okay. So from here, it looks like they might be able to just clear my field, attack in for, I believe it was 5,300. Yeah, so they banish that, get rid of Retaliating Sea. Retaliating Sea activates. I chain with a Seraphim to block. I get a Gokipole. Retaliating Sea gives me a Resonance Insect. Then they are gonna pop my Seraphim. Then they're gonna pop my Gokipole. Gokipole activates. And then I also do Beetrooper Sting Lancer so I can shuffle the Gokipole back. Additionally, I chose to shuffle back their Transcode Talker as well, because now they don't have another destruction effect either. So yeah. Gokipole. And then I get a Killer Needle. I'm able to special summon the Killer Needle because of Gokipole. And yeah, I get Beetrooper Descent. And they scoop. Yeah. This is less a power of Beetroopers and more the power of Maxx. So take that as you will. Anyways, that's it for this video. For the link regulation event, I'm planning to just do shorter videos so I can cover a bit more different decks, as there's no loner decks in this event. But anyways, like if you like the video, subscribe if you so desire, and have a great rest of your day. And remember, have fun.